All right. It's another Wednesday. New month, baby. It's November. Let's get it started. Let's go. Happy Hump Day.
Wednesday, feeling fine. It's a hump day vibe. Mike, every life from the morning till the night. We keep it going strong. Waffle giveaways, yeah, we're holding on. Building PCs, we're on that tech grind. Stay tuned, watching videos, losing track of time. Live streaming the squad, we're feeling so free. Hump day's here, let's make some memories. It's a hump day, so let's make some memories. It's a hump day celebration. We're feeling the energy, dancing and singing like we're breaking free. Waffles in our hands, we're living the dream. Hump day, night, it's our regime. It's waffle time, Mike's favorite day. He's feeling so.
Your waffle has begun. Exclamation mark waffle for your chance to win. We'll be getting started here soon. Stay tuned. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's your lucky day. Waffles on Wednesday. It's gonna be a blast. Giving away prizes. You'll be having a blast. There's a camel named Mike. He's the life of the party. Had a groove so smooth. He's everyone's smarty. He loves hump day. It's his favorite day of the week. He hits the dance floor. He's a fucking cheat to cheat. Oh yeah. I've got a waffle obsession. He's got the taste. Maple syrup dripping. Gotta love the way it's laced. He's a sweet talker. Filling up breakfast delights with every bite. He's got the crowd taking flight. Oh yeah. Hump day fever. Getting down with Mike. He's breaking it down, doing what he likes. Waffles in the morning, dancing all night. Mike's in the house, gonna make it right, yeah.
On a Wednesday morning, the week halfway through, feeling the hump day blues, not knowing what to do. Then I remembered Mike, the camel's call. Waffles for breakfast, we're gonna have a ball. Well, I'm coffee brewing, smelling oh so fine. The hump day rhythm got me feeling so alive. But there's more to this day than just the midweek grind. Building high-tech PCs, it's a tech lover's paradise. Hump day, gotta move through the week. The waffle giveaways and tech talk is also unique. Stay tuned and live stream, let the music guide your way. Hump day blues, time to joy, oh yeah, every Wednesday.
going on? How is everybody doing?
Wake up in a daze,
Happy hump day.
middle of the week. Waffles on my plate, that's what I see.
It's another tasty Wednesday.
It's hump day now.
How's everybody doing today?
Gotta get through, don't ask me how. Hump day waffles, sweet and
BVM McDaniel. BV McDaniel's coming in. Thank you for the 10 months, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate that while we had our intro. Hope you guys are doing good. Exclamation mark Waffle for your chance to win. We're live on both Twitch and over on YouTube. Double down with 2 stacks of waffles just for following. And hey, don't forget to throw that sub our way for Twitch if you want to get that extra entry for supporting. Just make sure you do it before you waffle. Before you waffle. Exclamation mark Waffle in the chat. Not Warful. Shader coming in with the waffle. If you wanted to spell waffle a different way, that's a good one. I wish I could make it like different entries always the same thing. That'd be actually kind of funny. If I could spell it a bunch of different ways. Oh, what's good, everyone? How's everybody doing? Oh, butter melts. What's up, pig?
Feels so good, you know the deal. Push on through, halfway done. Waffles
This
here,
I saw. What was it on the intro there?
hump day waffles, sweet and cold. Got that syrup, never gets old. Like my
Glizzy Gaming. Glizzy Gaming coming in. He said that you probably don't remember me, but I was your first sub. That's awesome, dude. We've been streaming for almost 4 years now, man. Welcome back. Great to see you, as well as everybody else. Always good to be back, man. Another wonderful Wednesday in the books. It's November. Dude, it's gonna be Christmas here soon, man. What is going on? What is going on?
Camel struts on city streets. Not a doom in sight to greet.
I need a good band name for the for these guys right here, man. They put in some work, man. These solos every Wednesday, dude. They're so good, man.
Swing around the corner now. Camel's got a vibe somehow.
Waffles and giveaway.
Hump day bliss, oh, what a craze.
All right. Let's go, dude. Did we have some fun or what in October with the coolant testing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man.
Shakes his
How crazy
waffles
is
stands
all of
on
that?
every block.
How crazy is all of that?
Camel place and tasty
How is
stuff.
everybody doing? It is November.
Swing around the corner now.
We got a lot going on. You like that red slushy? Dude, some really cool stuff, man. That was really fun. I will tell you, the olive oil was harder to clean than the shampoo. There you go. Straight from me, your professional coolant tester. Holy crap, dude. Olive oil was way harder to clean out than shampoo. I would say both of them were pretty thick as far as liquids going through the system. Kind of affected us a little bit there, but you know what? We got through it. We made it, man. Dude, Chad, I was a little worried last week, man. I was a little worried. After the shampoo gave me a little, I was like, oh, man. What's like an oil-based liquid gonna do? Like, how is that gonna work, you know? Now that it's November, can you do a gravy versus cranberry sauce? Hey, man, gravy would be a good idea, man. Save that for next year. We're going to do this again next year. It'll be a lot of fun. Gravy, you know, we could probably, you know, I don't think mashed potatoes would work too well. Cranberry sauce might be a little tough. We'd have to kind of mix it up a little bit if you feel me on that. I don't know if the can, you know, the can would probably slide right down into the reservoir and it'd just be a chunk right there, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Instant mashed potatoes, exactly, dude. Oh, man. There's so many other ideas, though, man. I mean, like jelly, to, you know, like different stuff. I mean, start thinking sandwiches. I mean, we haven't done pasta or Alfredo sauce or anything like that, so, you know, maybe we could get a little bit more into some other stuff, you know? There's always next year. We'll have some more fun with that. Use the can as a reservoir. Exactly. You know what I mean? Might as well. Might as well. Oh. Eggnog, yeah, anything, dude. The one thing I always, I've seen it on the list a couple times was milk, and the one thing that I was kind of like, oh god, I hope milk doesn't win because the smell. I mean, the good thing is I clean it pretty quick. Okay, like I'm literally after stream, I'm draining and flushing that thing, because I just, I don't want ants in here, let alone other stuff. You know what I'm saying, in the studio. It's not the standard stuff that's normally in here, if you feel me. But I do have a good time going to the store and putting the purchase request in for weird things, from beer to shampoo and all that other stuff, like, and my accounting person looks at me and they go like, okay, like, and I'm like, no, the shampoo's not for me. It's not for me. It's for the PC. And then they're like, oh, that's even more confusing. They're like, why are you buying shampoo? And I'm like, oh, it's for the live stream. And then it's like, oh, okay. What's up, GPS? How's it going? That was a lot of fun. I think we had a good time. I had a good time with that. Fan grease, yeah. I could get like 40 or 50 of those fan lube syringes, and we could just run the PC off a fan lube. I guess we could do that too. A lot of ideas, man. There's just too many ideas that we could do on that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And yes, I do enjoy the fun expense reports that I get to do with that. And yeah, Alex over at Intel, man, he does some pretty cool stuff too. I love the outfits. I love that. That man is definitely going the extra mile with some of those outfits that he wears. Full on masks and everything. He's gaming, talking. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. He puts in the work, dude. He puts in the work, man. All right. Well, we got a show for you guys today here on Thermaltake Live. We just ended and announced our winner for our Spooky PC Spectacular PC giveaway last week. Unfortunately, I've already contacted said person and I've already gotten confirmation. So we are good. Waffles are going out too for a lot of people that were waiting on their waffles. I apologize about that. Your waffles are good to go. We have all that going on. We have more waffles today. We hit 100 viewers today. We'll be giving out 2 Waffle Spin the Win wheel prizes. So stay tuned for that. Type !Waffle in the chat if you're located within the US or Canada. That is required to qualify. And we do ask that you are here. No slacking. I mean, if you're on a different screen or something like that, we're all good. But watch your waffle timer closely. We got about an hour and a half before we pick our waffles. So there's your time right there, chat. There's your time right there. Hope everyone's having a good day at work and everything. We're halfway through it, baby. Another weekend coming up. And it's getting a little cooler today. I would say here in California, the weather's definitely dropped from last week. Holy wowzers. A lot of stuff going on. Now, of course, here over on Thermaltake.com or ThermaltakeUSA.com, either way. Thermaltake.com, our global site. But for us here in the US, we are ThermaltakeUSA.com. Don't get it twisted. But hey, we got a lot of stuff going on. So let's begin. Let's begin, shall we? So first and foremost here, we like to talk about some new products that we got coming out. We did have our press release, I believe it was the other day, in regards to our new Tough Fan EX 14 and 12 Pros. These are basically the Tough Fans that we have and or have had, but the thing about this one's a little different. It now has the magnetic connectivity to it, which we are calling Mag Force 2.0. Not to be mixed up with Maga Force, But MagForce 2.0, our magnetic connection here. And the things that are simple about this is these fans are all for performance, not the RGB. So the connector is even more simple. And we've increased the size of the pin pad connectivity on it to make that connection even easier for everybody. And I think it's going really good going forward. I like this design. I like what we have on the CT series, the CTEXs, in reference to that and everything, and hoping for like a SWAT fan 2 or some update to get us all up to date with our latest and greatest fans. You know what I mean? Only fans, fans, more fans. But yeah, the other thing too is this is coming in as a 3-pack set here. So we've done this before in like a 2-pack variant. We've also offered these in singles just the same. But yeah, these are going to be coming in with a 3-pack. And I believe with these, we have them in both the black as well as the snow. And you got the 120 and the 140 options there by just selecting on the drop down for that. So pretty cool stuff. This is, you know, our newer fan that was based off of our hydraulic Gen 2 bearing versus our other hydraulic bearing fans that we have. So there is a little bit of differences on the internal sides of that. This fan does run pretty dang quiet. And one of the features I like about the Tough Fan EXs is not only with the magnetic connectivity, you'll also get that fun blade swapping options there, as you can see here with these, being able to do a push or pull configuration. That's huge for me, man.
You like waffles too? No way, me too.
Huge for me, but not as big as Redneck Poet coming in for 13 months. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Yeah, standard reverse blades give you that fun little option. I'm really liking this. I want like all our fans to kind of have this option with it. And I think it's something very unique to Thermaltake as far as being able to offer it like this. I mean, we've been doing a couple of different things, if you guys have seen, either being able to have the ability to pop the blade out and swap it, or by offering both a standard and a reverse option, and you just buy what you need. So if you want to buy one that just has just a reverse blade, just done, you don't want to go into that, or, you know, with the model like the CT series. So we're doing some different stuff with that. So it's some neat things, and, you know, more or less some of the new stuff coming out here for Thermaltake. So feel free to take a look at that, you know, especially if you're a big fan. I'm a fan of a lot of our newer stuff that we got going on. And then, of course, you guys can get some deals from us that we got going on. One of the special deals that we have here, I believe I got the command set up. Is it, did I set up for deal or deals? I think I set up for deals. For deals right there. Did that one not go through? Let me check. Did I not click good? All right, so either way, I will get this added in here. I thought I added it in here though. Wait, where is it? Yeah. Oh, okay. No, it's not that one. Did I put it under coupon? No, I didn't. Okay, so fail on my part. Let me just do it right now. Here, let's just do this right now. We have a new deal coming up for you guys. So if you guys missed out on our Spooky PC Spectacular PC giveaway, and why did it not save this? This is so weird. Because I remember typing all of this in. Did I put it under something new? We don't usually do this too often, so that's why I was trying to find. Did I put it under? No. All right. Fail already. Let me go in here. Deals. Dude, I swear I typed this out. This is so crazy. It's like it erased from existence. Oh, we already heard this one. There we go. It's something different on there. Deal. What did I put something like, so we're doing a special no tricks, only treats. No tricks, only treats. Save up to, or no, save. Because remember I said, you know what I said last week. If you don't know, that's good. $50 off. Select LCGS gaming systems with code TREAT50. TREAT50 is going to be, there we go. Now I got it in there. Deal. Yeah, no tricks, only treats. Save 50%. Oof. I typed oof. Let me see. Fixed it. I fixed it. 50% off. No tricks, only treats. Yeah, you got to type that whole thing. Save up to 50% off. Blah, blah, blah. Get exactly wonderful. It's an amazing coupon, isn't it? Don't misspell it or you won't get it. I love it. All right, yeah, $50 off. Select LCGS gaming PCs. If you're looking for the market to grab a PC or you're eyeballing one of them, you want to get a couple extra savings. We got a $50 off coupon that we're pushing out, I think, pretty exclusively here on the live stream to get $50 off at checkout when purchasing an LCGS Select system right here from ThermaltakeUSA.com. We also have some other stuff going on with some free bundles going on, memory upgrades. We got mouse and keyboard deals going on there too.
That's like Chippy's legs, 50% off.
Poor Chippy. Poor Chippy. He puts in the work to save the deals, doesn't he? But one of the cool things that I think you guys are going to like is a little bit more than 50% off.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Let me see. Is this page live yet? Let me see. I got to refresh it. Is our page live? It is live. Our page is live. Okay. So jumping on over here, I just going to go straight for it. Our new giveaway kicking off here today. We already have almost 1,000 entries in. This is our Thermaltake. As we've been telling you guys, we're doing one PC giveaway a month for the next 3 months. This is part 2, Gamesgiving Gala, and we have stepped up the game with a giveaway. Who wants $50 off when you can get 100% off by entering in on our new giveaway that we have going on here today? This is going throughout the month of November. You got 19 days left to enter. All this stuff in here, you got all the fun things. We kind of changed up a little bit of how we're doing our entries per se. So instead of seeing a flood of a bunch of things, we have a couple of things here for you guys to check out, which will unlock and give you guys more options there. Just our way of trying to battle some bots and make stuff a little bit more human-like, as we all want to try to have Meat Popsicles win here on the stream. But let me tell you, last month we had $1,000 PC. This month, we're stepping it up, $2,200. We're going to be giving away a Reactor i7 TS Tower 300 gaming PC. And you can see that right here. One winner is going to win a Reactor i7 TS gaming PC in the color of your choice. That's right, chat. It's your prize, your way. Here on Thermaltake Live. Thank you so much, Alpha. We got a nice little build here. Tower 300 coming in with a 14700KF. This is on a B760 Intel motherboard. It's got 32 gigs of RAM and a 4070 Ti Super. 2 terabyte storage on a 360 AIO. Fans to boot and all of that stuff. And one of the coolest things that I like about this giveaway that we were setting up is that the Reactor i7 TS that we're doing the giveaway for, dude, it comes in 6 different colors. So one of the things we wanted to do here is part of our your prize, your way type of situation is we wanted people to be able to pick the color. It's the same price, doesn't matter. I mean, same PC, but we love to give you guys options. So here you go. Our lucky winner will have up to 6 different colors to choose from. if you want to dabble in some Bumble, or you know, you want to get ready for some Christmas with a nice fresh snow, or even match that favorite Starbucks drink of yours with some matcha green. We have all the cool stuff. Does it come with Windows Vista? No, it only comes with Windows ME. I am sorry, and we didn't install the drivers. You're gonna have to do that yourself.
Hey, you like waffles too? No way, me too. All right.
No, I'm sure it says.
John X.
Oh, look, it doesn't say anything about an OS. I don't even have to put an OS on here. You're just gonna get an empty drive with nothing on it. The color does have to be in stock, but I think you guys are in luck. It looks like we've been making a lot of these. Just about everyone that I've seen is all currently in stock, but shouldn't be too much of a problem if you guys are looking to grab one of these. And good luck to you guys too, as this is something that we are going to be giving away. Laugh out loud, no USB for the win. Could you put Linux on it? I could, but I'm not going to. This is actually shipping out from our LCGS team, so you're going to be getting the system just like anybody else would purchasing it. I got one over here on the table too, so we're going to be unboxing it, talking about that, as well as we got our Tower 250 to do some nice unboxing and overview here later today. You wanted Windows 3.1 with DOS 6.0. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Too old. Did you get that? You know, you're getting Minesweeper at 32-bit. You know, when you got to go in and change the graphics settings from 8-bit to 16. And then when you went from 16 to 32, woo, baby, we were cooking at 32. Those control panels have come a long way, haven't they? Always some good stuff. Oh, yeah, man. And the games and everything like that, playing games in DOS. Oh, man, the life. Mike. What day is it, Mike? It is hump day, Epic Valley hump day. Good afternoon, Mike and chat. What's up, Epic? Good to see you. I actually have 3.11 on my PC here. I use it with DOSBox with one piece of CAD software. Oh my God. I was just gonna say, is it for something like CAD? And it is. That's really funny. No other CAD will do. Oh, I feel you, man. Hold on tightly to that. It'd be kind of fun to try to do that. I remember there was an event that I went to, and they had PCs that had every version of Windows on it. And like you could go through and you could see from like Windows 11, 10, you know, all the stuff, right? They went all the way back. They had like a 3.11 system there. I think they even had some x86 before that, but I can't really remember. But it was really interesting to see all that stuff. You've never seen Windows 3.1 run as fast as it does on an 18-core Xenon? Oh, man, the good old days. Good stuff. So, yeah, we got the reactor coming up here. This is going to be our Gamesgiving Gala. Gobble, we're there for you. Gobble up a Tower 300 just in time for Christmas. And of course, with all of this, you guys, stay tuned for more, as we are going to be coming up with our third PC giveaway, celebrating 25 years here at Thermaltake in December to close out such a fantastic year. A lot of good stuff.
Time for a new PC.
Let's go, Tom. Get those entries in, Tom. Congratulations on 19 months, my friend. Cheers to you. Thank you so much, dude. That is a long time, bro. Wow. And Tom's staying ad-free so he doesn't miss his waffle. That's got to be the worst, is when there's an ad and you're doing the waffle, man. Oh, no. There's this website. Keep going. It's called. Nice. Momo. It disappeared. Momo, cheers to you.
Oh no!
Holy crap!
Oh no!
Why is it so loud? My bad. Oh no! Oh no! Why do the volumes change? I don't touch anything. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, it is so funny that happens like that. Dude, Windows Vista was pretty crazy. I remember DX10. I remember buying Flight Simulator just because I wanted to look at the water in the clouds. Not a flight sim fan. Got nothing against people that love that. It just wasn't for me, but I will tell you, that game went through the roof because everybody wanted to see the water in the clouds, man. DirectX 10, dude. And then we got DirectX 11, and then 12 killed SLI. Oh my God, what's next? You know what I mean? Sweaty Professor Oak. Sweaty Professor Oak coming in, kicking off a hype train. Sweaty Professor Oak, thank you so much for the 6 months, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I know. SLI, we miss you. My wallet doesn't, but it was a fun build. You know, being able to build PCs and man, SLI builds, dude, custom cooled SLI builds were so crazy. So crazy, so many fittings, so many tubes, so much stuff to do. Used to do crazy stuff with that. Why does it say I'm watching without audio? Because there's a little, okay, so I was talking with a couple of people actually about this. So like your badges that you have, you know, on Twitch, when you go to your little Twitch thing with your chat, right? You can click on the thing that identifies yourself here on the stream, and you can turn on or off whatever things you have. Like if you have a sub badge, like good, you got like the VIP badge, for example, and you got your sub badge in there too. But that just means that you check the box to turn on like they have what it's like, I'm watching, but I can't listen, versus I'm listening, but I'm not watching kind of thing. And they have those kind of stuff. And I pay attention to that. So I don't know if some of you guys have it on for a particular reason or not, but I do look at that and I kind of wonder sometimes, you know, because I get it. I watch a lot of streams too when I'm doing work or building a PC and everything. I got you guys on one of my many tabs. And, you know, most of the time I'm just kind of listening and stuff, you know? So good things, good things. And by the way, we already hit over 100 viewers, so we got 2 waffles coming up here for you guys later on. ! Waffle. Get in on that. Get in on this giveaway. I think, yeah, if you type ! Gleam as well. I updated it. I think I updated it. Did I update it? Let's see.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
This is still working? Yep, there you go. Get in on our 25th anniversary Gamesgiving Gala for your chance to win a Tower 300 gaming PC. You think in 4 years I know how Twitch? Dude, I don't even know how Twitch works. Yeah, Twitch changes so much stuff too, so you just gotta kind of keep up with stuff. But yeah, you got the stuff that you can go in there. See, there you go. See, look. Now you got your hype train thing in there because of all, you know, the stuff that you do. You get more stuff, but I don't control that. That's Twitch, man. That's not me. That's not me. That is Twitch. All right. Let's
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Let's get into some other stuff here. Let me adjust my audio for a little bit. Here we go. Let me set up. No. Wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. For a minute there, I thought it was playing on the other track. There we go. All right, what do you guys think? Turkey waffle. Waffle turkey? What do you guys think? What do you guys think, huh? Should I do... Let me see. I had some other ones that I did in here, too. What about this? You guys like this one? What about this one? I was joking with Box about this one because it looks like he has a pancake for a face. But what? How cool is this turkey waffle right here, man? This one, I like this one too a lot.
Jeff 5237.
I think the face on this one's really funny. I did a couple of them though. We got this one right here. I am really enjoying this AI stuff with turkey waffles. I'm gonna play around with this more, man. It's gonna be hilarious. Who puts grapes on their wall? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not against it. I tried to do some other stuff like this because, you know, we just had our, but this was kind of like I wanted a turkey waffle carving. Got some interesting results.
Please
if you could
Dropbox
understand.
the wallpapers, please and thank you.
Please draw a box of wallpapers, please and thank you. I'll put them in the Discord. I'll put them in the Discord for you if you want to mess around with them. Glass full of syrup, that's right. We're not half empty here, we're full. Like, I see, like this one I really liked. I really like this waffles on the box. I think this is super cool, but I have no, this we missed here. I mean, that's just the ups and downs. I don't know if it's almost like a cat ballerina. I'm not really sure. I got to tell you, sometimes I get lost in some of these trying to figure out the practicalities of what some of these things are. Here is a streaming turkey carving waffle camel with waffles. And look, I even threw in green beans and mashed taters. Oh, it's too much fun, man. It is too much fun. Just remember, chat, we can't eat too much when it comes to Thanksgiving time. You know what I'm saying? We got to take it easy. We got to take it easy. All right. Well, I got to tell you that I'm really impressed with this desk pad, mouse pad, whatever you're going to call it, because this bad boy has definitely been through some battles, not just with custom builds, coolant, tube cutting, and all that stuff, but it's also taken on some pretty unfortunate mistakes that have happened there too, with a little bit of spillage. We had some slurpy drippage there last month with some of our coolant testing, and you know, I got to tell you, this thing is holding on. It's holding on pretty good. I think I need to wash it though. It doesn't have that fresh wetsuit smell that it normally has. You know what I'm saying? It's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that on there now. You know, but the good thing is that we did spill a little shampoo on it, so it did clean some of these areas over here actually quite well. And it still has a little bit of that aroma from the apple smell and everything. So it hasn't fused to the table yet. No, look. It's still, it's like it would be like all sticky. You're like, oh, I forgot to check under there for spillage. Yours smells like maple coffee. I spelled, yeah, see, you know, I mean, sometimes, you know, you get those aromas in there. It just, you know, it makes me think a lot about, like, we have cases that are in different colors. Should they come in different flavors? Maybe a scratch and sniff scent. You know what I mean? Maybe cases should have some type of scentage to them. You know, I don't know how you're going to get the wetsuit smell out of a mouse pad, you know, to make it smell like something else. But I could definitely see cases having some type of case air freshener. If you could understand, it'd be kind of funny, right? Like, we all love that nice new electronic smell, that new plastic, that new, you know, that new PCB smell, taking open that static bag and just getting that nice whiff of that new stuff. You know what I mean? But what if the case was a little bit different? You know what I mean? And you basked in glorious cinnamon while building in the gravel sand, or fresh lemon with a bumblebee. I guess we could make the matcha one smell like matcha. You know what I'm saying? We got some crazy stuff. The bumblebee. See, I don't know about taste. You know what I mean? I don't know if we're going to go full Willy Wonka on that. We might go with smells, but I don't know if we're going to have a lickable wall. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're going to go that far. And yeah, thermal paste flavors, that's just going to cause so much problems on the internet. We don't want to be the source behind that one. I've actually already seen thermal paste with scent, as well as different colors. I mean, there's a couple of colors of thermal paste that are out there in the market, but there are also ones that I have seen that have some type of flavoring. Well, I guess scent, not flavor, but scent. It's just more fun to say flavor, isn't it? It's just more fun to say flavor. And yeah, thank you guys so much. We got up to a tier 2 hype train with those 5 gifted subs, so we appreciate that, you guys. A case that makes waffles. Well, you know, a waffle maker is almost like a case that makes waffles. It just doesn't have a PC built in too. So one day, it's all in the, you know, it takes time. All this planning takes time, you know, tooling, mass production, you know, all that stuff. We have to do testing, QA, QC. There's lots involved there with waffle design. You know what I mean? A little bit more than, you know, what you would want to know. So let me go ahead. I have our reactor PC here that one lucky winner is going to win later on with our Gleam giveaway. So, hey, let's get it out. Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look how cuddly it is. Look how cute and cuddly. This could be yours, chat. This could be yours. Waterproof bag, so if it floats in the ocean for a little bit, it's still good. Ah! Oh. These bad boys get a little heavy here, you know what I'm saying? These bad boys get a little heavy here. So if you're looking into getting into the market for a gaming PC, a lot of times you'll see stuff like this where they have like the Instapack in there, you know, and a couple other things on the system. Or if you're somebody that's just recently purchased a reactor and, you know, maybe you want to enter to get two, we'll give you a nice little play-by-play here on our LCGS gaming systems. Now, one of the things that I really like about a lot of what we're doing is the cautiousness of getting it to you. So the Tower 300, of course, this is going to be in a Tower 300 box, you know, but with the full turnkey system in it, we want to make sure that the parts with the additional weight does kind of benefit, you know what I mean? It's not, you know, we don't want to have any bumps and stuff along the road and everything. So a lot of this stuff you're going to see will be double boxed. So we got a nice little double box offering there for you with this stuff. So I really like that. Actually, that box fits so well in that other box that my best suggestion would be to open both sides, because it's literally like an air gap issue. And man, that bad boy was packed in there well. Let me tell you, packed in there well. Of course, with the system, we've been updating some stuff, which I thought was actually really neat. And I know I was talking about this with the last one with our other LCGS gaming system. And let me bring this down here so you guys can take a look at this. Let me switch on over here. So there, take a look. We got our quick start guide. And I really like how this, just breaking it down. I mean, you know, we have to understand that there's going to be all kinds of users, from people buying their first PC to their next, and doing a lot of stuff. Certain things will change down the road. So we got a nice little quick start guide here to kind of get you through the paces. And I know, like I've talked about this before, that we have the different configurations for ARGB control, and that you can scan these based on if you have ASRock, Asus, Gigabyte, or MSI. And that's all based on the motherboard that will come inside the PC. So, you know, more or less, we can kind of cover the bases on both of those. And another thing that I really like too is that if you look at this one, there's a nice little sticker right on there, and it says, hey, you need help with connecting your peripherals, scan me. And that actually, let me see, I didn't bring that up, but let me pull that up really quick. This little scan me thing right here, you get a nice little breakdown. And I really like this because a lot of times what we like to do here on the stream is give you like the, hey, how do I take the glass panel off? How does everything kind of come apart so I can get in here and get going on a lot of this stuff? And with that, you're going to see a nice little update setup guide. So it's not a piece of paper that will be in the box, but if you scan that QR code, we give a nice little breakdown on how the panels come off, where the screws are located for certain things, how certain stuff connects up, where it connects up, like the whole stuff and everything. And of course, if you guys need some help, shout out to Thermaltake customer service, because I know they like to pop in the stream here and there while they're taking your calls. So yeah, you can always reach out to them as well. This is all, of course, built and assembled here in the USA. And all our support is based out of California here. So I guess the only real difference is that, you know, for some people we're not open early enough, but then for others you would think we're closed and we're actually still open because we're on Pacific Standard Time. So, or I guess it's Pacific Daylight Standard Time. If everybody fell back, well, I guess everybody had to. We all falled back with the time change there, saving that extra hour for gaming. So I hope you guys had some good stuff with that. I need help connecting my keyboard. Well, there's manuals for keyboards and everything. This is the system. We actually talk about that stuff in here as far as where it is. You got USB right here, and it shows a picture of a mouse and keyboard. So we got you. It's in there. Check mark. Done. Now, couple of things with the case. Now, if you're going to buy this case by itself, it's going to have little stickers here on the glass to more or less kind of hold the glass here and then over here. And that's all just for shipping purposes because the glass panels are, easily to remove, but at the same time, we want to make sure that there's no damage with them. Now, with the system that you're going to buy from LCGS, of course, those guys are going to have to break that security tape or however you want to call it, stability tape, as far as keeping these pieces together. But then you will see that they added more tape to re-secure it because, hey, we don't want to have those kinds of problems. So with something like this, normally you would push click to remove the front panel. But as you can see, the front panel is actually taped to the case. So your first steps on a case like this when buying a pre-built, and I would assume this is going to be similar with a lot of others, is that you're going to be removing the top first. And then once you have the top panel off, and I'll try to see if I can get a good little image so you guys can get to see what I'm talking about, right? So right in on here, you're going to see that there is some additional tape that we've put across, and that's going to be holding that panel in place for shipping purposes. So don't get frustrated with it. You're just going to have to either remove the tape. You can peel it up like that, or, just a little razor blade, nice. Let me get one actually. And we'll go ahead and we'll demonstrate. Boom, boom. Cut those two right there. Glass panel comes off just like that. Okay. Easy peasy. And then that's going to pop off the glass panel for that. The side panels too will have some tape here up on the top. So just make sure that you either cut the tape or remove the tape so you don't try to pull it off and, be worried about anything. You know what I mean? Just trying to help you guys out, give you a heads up on stuff like that. I'll get the last panel off. And as you can see, this is more or less held in by the glass. It's got a nice form fit. That's why it's called Instapack for a reason. And it does a pretty good job keeping everything in place. And as you can see here with the case, because of the configuration with it, it's got a fun little spot here for all of your nice accessories here for the case right there on the inside. So I know a lot of people would be kind of going, hey, isn't there supposed to be like an accessory pack? They're going to pull the case out and wonder where that other box is. We hide some, depending on the build. We do it either way. It'll either be something that's going to be inside the case, kind of like this, which is kind of cool to be fair, or we have it where there's a box on top and it's part of the actual packaging. Warranty void if removed. Not here. No. That does not exist here in the US. So that's one thing you definitely don't have to worry about. But yeah, I mean, besides the accessory pack that's going to have, other stuff like your power cord as far as plugging in for the power supply, even the optional bracket for the case. Because if you guys know, like this bracket right here, it comes standard. But if you want to do upgrade and buy the screen later on, you will get that bracket in the box. So one less thing to worry about. And then if that's something that you want to add in later, that's clearly up to you. You'll also get your Wi-Fi antenna. That's super important. Have to screw that in. So it's got to be a big deal. You know what I mean? Box, there was another, okay.
Hey, that's you. Hey, you like waffles too? No way, me too. All right.
Fido.
21.
Thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Welcome. Thanks for the follow too, man. Thank you. Exclamation mark Waffle for your chance to win. So yeah, so Tower 300, we've built it here on the stream before. It's been pretty good. You're going to see some other little foam insert pieces. No, these are not necessarily considered like trash pieces, but funny enough, a lot of this is what we repurpose from the original packaging from like the power, the graphics card, and stuff like that. So in a way, it's nice to see that we're reusing these for packaging versus making extra waste. For people that would say like, hey, I mean, we're at least trying to reuse a lot of stuff like this. This is a nice thick piece of foam right here. And I know exactly where this came from. And it's really nice that they have that kind of stuff. And as you can see, even foam pads down here bracing the GPU. We want to make sure that graphics card doesn't move around and that everything's going to be more or less turnkey ready for you. Of course, you want to give a nice little look at the system. Make sure all the connections look good. Of course, make sure you remove all of the packaging out of inside the system before turning it on for the first time. And, make sure you follow those quick guide steps to have a good experience, right? Good experience. And I can't tell you how much I love how the panels come off. Look at that easy access right there for the case. You have options on both sides. I like that it has the full size AIO cooler in here. And one of the best things about this is it's all retail parts. So when you're looking at graphics, motherboard, hard drive, all that stuff, these are all retail parts. You can go directly to the proper website for that proper model number and get the correct retail update, drivers, BIOS, you name it. Just like if you went and bought all the independent parts yourself.
I made my wife's dreams
don't do
come true
proprietary
and we
stuff.
got married in a castle. But you wouldn't have known it from the look on her face as we were bouncing around.
We apologize, CP Playa, but your princess is in another castle. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate the TTS, man. I was hoping if I upgraded the RAM, it would run at 2333 because no. It's I think a lot of you guys know this, but I don't think everybody knows it. And I think one of the things that I like the best about what we do here with LCGS is that we're using all, I guess, would you call it OEM retail? I like to say retail versus OEM because even OEM can sound a little different. It has the regular BIOS that you would get right from the website. There's no undervolting stuff going on with these. And you even get to peel the little sticker on the screen yourself. The guys resist over at LCGS so much to not peel that. Oh God, I just want to do it myself right now. But that we leave for you. And this, of course, could be yours with our latest Gleam giveaway. Get this back up in here. And get that back on like that. Gotta make sure I put this back together because somebody's gonna win this one. You know what I mean? I don't want to scratch your giveaway. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to scratch your giveaway. But yeah, liking a lot of the stuff with this, the packaging and everything. Love to kind of show you guys something that you more or less aren't going to see from a website as far as what to expect with the system. Yes, all the cable connections go through the top. I would highly recommend looking into like USB extensions, specifically for mouse and keyboard, so you can have that in the right place depending on where your PC might be. And then, yeah, I mean, everything else, display cables and stuff like that. Make sure you got some proper length with stuff. The system's going to come, of course, with the power supply connector here for the back, but that's about it. Now, we also are doing some other bundles, not only with games. We have Assassin's Creed for select systems as far as giving away. We got some that are offering free mouse and keyboards, some that have some RAM upgrades. And again, of course, if you type !deal, we have our Treat 50, saving you $50 off select LCGS gaming systems through, I believe, November 26th. So if you're looking to buy, save $50 from your boy ThermalMike there by putting in code TREAT50 at checkout. So, and before I bring on the 250, because that's going to be our new SKU that we have upcoming to give you guys a first look here of the Tower 250. I thought it was kind of cool to bring the 300 up. I'm going to take it off the stand so you guys can see a nice little comparison between the two, because I know a lot of you guys have seen the 300. And I always like to kind of show some comparisons. The 250 is cute. It's small, but not small. I don't know. You guys be the judge and let me know your take on the Tower 250 here. Let's get it set up. Oh, those suffocation hazards scare me. They scare me, chat. Look at this. Look at this little guy right here. Look at this. Look at it. Can I see the baby? Can I see the baby? Check this out. Here is the Tower 250 coming soon here from Thermaltake. Mini ITX refresh from the Tower 100 that you saw. And as you can see right here, it does have some nice little characteristics, making it a little bit smaller for the or you're looking at micro ATX versus mini ITX. And then of course we have the 600, which will give you your ATX form factor support as well. So, hey, the Tower series is growing, my friends. And we're just trying to give you not just more options for motherboard configurations, but more colors as well. A lot of this stuff, like you guys know, the Tower 300 is coming in, I think it's like 12 or 13 colors now. And the Tower 250 is going to be launching with 4 different colors. We're going to have the black, the snow, we're going to have the matcha and the hydrangea blue, all coming in with the Tower 250 to kick it off. And then we'll just have to wait and see what happens later. Just have to wait and see what happens later. I want a $7,000 Alienware. Oh, no, you don't. Not with a 120 AIO. No, you don't. See, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing, man, is that we do a lot of this testing in-house with that QA, QC. The guys put through it. It has to pass CEC and all that stuff as well. So there is a lot of stuff that we have to go through to make sure that the system not only qualifies for CEC, but at the same time is going to be able to fit the needs for what you guys want. I mean, my goodness, you know, like, yeah, no one's, if you're looking at a system that's got a 120 AIO on a high-end 14th gen CPU, what are you doing? Look at somebody else that's actually paying attention. And look at somebody that's going to give you not just like a dual fan rad, but at least a triple fan rad, because we know that those things can run quite warm, and we want you to have good performance, not okay performance. You feel me? Trying to save a buck on the smaller thing, and you know that. Why? Get something that's going to have what you want, what you need. But here, just give you a nice little comparison between the two. This being the 300 here, and this being the 250. It's kind of interesting where like the top of this pretty much is almost perfectly lined up with the edge of the top cap of the 300. So a little bit shorter on there with that. Then of course, with the mini ITX motherboard, we bring it in a little bit for this cute little guy right here. This is a really neat little footprint in a vertical tower. I mean, we're going to be doing a build in this here for November, so you guys can check that out as we go through with the rest of the month. We're going to be throwing some AIO stuff in here and talking all about the 250 here for the month of November. This should be coming out here towards the end of the month. So if you're looking for a vertical mini ITX build, man, you really can't beat the Tower 250 once it is available. Oh, it's so much lighter. Easy mode. Easy mode. Here we go. The no thermal throttle November. Preach it. Preach it, Nuru. Preach it. No throttle November. That's great. That's great. Somebody should market that. Is it Tower 2? Is that Tower 250 or the Nintendo Switch 2? Good Seth. Nope. No Nintendo. Nope. Stop. No talk Nintendo. No. But you know, I will say that limestone color, I still get OG gaming vibes. Nintendo, PlayStation 1, that gray and white. I still want to do like a NES build in the Tower 300 limestone. I still think that would be sick. I want 2 fans, red RGB, and I just want it to look like a Nintendo. You know, maybe like a good little media PC or something, not something as high-end gaming. I bend way too many tubes, and this just doesn't have enough room for me, you know? This doesn't have enough room. Full AIO compatibility for mini. Yeah, this is crazy. So the Tower 100 came out a while back. That was based off the square style, like the 900 and the 500. And then I know you guys all saw us take a big change in the Tower series, moving with its octagonal shape to it, launching with the Tower 300, the 600 here last in summer. And we showcased the Tower 250 as well at Computex. So we knew it was right around the corner, and it is. So we thought it'd be a good time to kind of give you guys a sneak peek at what to expect if you're looking for a vertical mini ITX case. So same kind of ideas as you would expect with all the other Tower series. Pop the top, same simple stuff, filter on the inside. I guess you would say, you know, you're normal for that. Toolless design, so all the panels themselves are either held in with magnets or push clips, depending on if it's the glass panels on the front or just the panels throughout the case. So stuff like this, given the option to do a 2-fan configuration on the back while still maintaining SSD mounting. But if you do plan to do an HDD mount here on the storage cage on the back, it will limit you on the fans in the back. But from a lot of the testing that we've done so far with the case, I was quite impressed with what we kind of came up with a result. I'll explain a little bit more as we get a little further along on the build and talking about testing more here with the case. I don't know why I put those back on. I knew I was gonna have to take those back off. But as you can see, removing the top, removing the front panels, we're pretty much already throughout the entire case, being able to have the access there in the back. Side panels, again, magnetic connectivity, completely toolless. This is what we want for you guys. I hope you guys appreciate this. I don't want to deal with securing a panel with screws anymore. I don't even want to have to write the voiceover stuff for that. I love magnets, and that's the way it should be. Even the filters have magnets on them. So like with this, there's little magnets right in here. There's a little notch on this, so it kind of just slides in place. That's it. And it's just magnets, right? Makes it nice and simple. You take this out, you could wash it. But here's another thing that I really like too. Always a fan of airflow, and definitely always about keeping stuff clean. But if you are good on maintenance and everything and want to get a little bit more out of it, as you can see here from this particular side panel with the filter on it, and then as I flip this around to the other side, you will see there is some pretty good perforation, larger perforation than we've done before in the past. And that graphics card's gonna sit right here. It's just gonna be, and if you have a pretty big GPU, which I'm gonna tell you, the Tower 250 is top to bottom supported for some of the biggest graphic cards that are out in the market now. We slapped in an Asus Strix 4090 into here, and it was literally from this top expansion bracket almost all the way to the floor. We were a little concerned about the fitment for it, but I'll talk about that here a little bit later. Removing the other panels off the system, same thing on the other side. And I mean, if you want to just get technical with stuff, even these things break down, and you're literally completely done with the case there. Takes not even 30 seconds to be able to get in, do your build, put it back together. Maintenance makes it a lot easier. And look, Mom, no tools. Look, Mom, no tools. Does any of these TT vertical case variants support 420 AIOs? Yes. So the Tower 600 supports up to a 420 or triple 140 AIO or radiator, either way you want to look at. And we even have the measurements too for the thickness. So it's about, I think on the 600, it's about 62 mils. For your thickness, because you get about like a 25 mil fan thickness, and then most AIO radiators are about another 28 mil. I know there are definitely some thicker ones out there, some that are up to like 38 millimeters in thickness, and when you got that 38 plus the 25 for the fan, it does get a little tight for some things and somewhat incompatible with certain things. Now, that's the 600 when you're talking about stuff like this. This, of course, is taking a step down a little bit with the Mini ITX. But one of the things that I love about this case is that from the Tower 100, where we came with a vertical Mini ITX option, that was limited to a 120, 140 type of configuration or a single AIO fan. Now, that wasn't something your boy I wasn't too happy about that. I'm like, oh man, how are we going to be able to run, you know, high-end stuff in a small box? You know, a lot of people like to, you know, ride the line on stuff like that. And, you know, myself included, I'm always curious to know how well stuff does, especially in smaller enclosures versus larger enclosures where we know we got enough room with enough airflow that it more or less doesn't matter. But when you start talking about a smaller case, airflow really starts to matter. And from stuff like added more perforation to the case itself, the Tower 250 is going to be able to come in and support a full 360 AIO with the case here for your cooling versus like the Tower 100, which only had a 120. Now, I mean, of course, you're looking at, you know, previous models to newer models as far as, you know, what we got going on there. But that's where I think the 250 is definitely going to shine. People that are going to want that smaller footprint, they're going to want a vertical presentation that the Tower series offers, but at the same time, you're like, bro, come on, ThermalMike. I need some cooling in here, dude. I mean, even if I'm not running the top end Intel or AMD, I still want to have some decent cooling with it. And for most of us here in 2024, a single 120 AIO, I don't think is first on our list. I know it's not for me, and I know a lot of you guys will agree with that. So being able to have something small and supporting that 360 AIO on the side versus like a 120, which we did before, and with the new look and everything like that, this is really going to shine, I think, for a lot of people. Now, there's some other interesting things about the case that we're doing here differently from the other Tower series. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any chat stuff here. That gives me a minute to take a drink, too. I have a Tower 100, and boy, is the T300 design evolved. Yeah, and I think, you know, we took a big step going from more of that square style to this octagon shape. We were all wondering if you guys were going to like it. You know, I mean, it's just like anything else, you know, something new. Is it going to be something the market's going to like? And yeah, I mean, you got your pros and cons with a vertical tower, but that presentation sells itself. And we know people want, you know, a new house, a new foundation for their PC, change up the look, you know, and a lot of people may have a certain type of motherboard. And that's, again, why I like the Tower series, because we've got Mini, we've got Micro, and we got ATX. So we're covering all the bases here for you guys. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much, Epic. I appreciate that. I love that one. I love that one. And yeah, Jude, if you guys have questions, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Please, please, please. That one guy says, hey, Mike, what's the Tower 250's dimensions looking like for large air coolers? So one of the things about this case is that even though it's a little bit shorter height-wise from the 300 like you saw, and a little bit more narrow, it still has the compatibility for big tower coolers. I mean, as you can see, motherboard's going to be mounted here. You're going to have a lot of clearance for it. I don't have the specifications on it at the moment as far as like what the actual millimeter is, but we will have that like we do with the other cases in regards to that configuration. So I think it's safe to say you could look at like the Tower 300, and if it's right around the same thing, should be totally fine. We don't have the website up just yet. Again, like I said, we're doing something a little different, giving you guys a first look here of what's up and coming from Thermaltake. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, right? We'll be talking about the website and go over and over that stuff. I'll try to keep a mental note of that to bring up stuff like the specifications and clearances, because I know how important that is for especially like small stuff. You know what I mean? Smaller cases, tighter spaces. You know what I mean? You have to pay a little bit more attention to certain compatibility, because you're going to buy something and you think it's cool, and then you're going to try to fit and you're like, oh no, it doesn't fit. Oh no. And then, you know, you're going to do something like you're going to cut a hole in the panel so that the cooler can fit through there. You know what I mean? It still happens. I still see that every now and then. It's wild. It is a freaking wild. Can we see the new 200 mil fans? I don't have them, but I will be showing them. Mark my words. Once I got them, I'll definitely be showing them. I just don't have them yet. I don't have them yet. So accessory pack wise, you'll get a little cover. So this is like, if you don't go with a crazy GPU, this is going to give you a neat little cover plate. And it kind of like, it's kind of neat how this goes in here. Let me see. Wait, I did it backwards. It's got two little notches in the back. So you kind of seat the back ones first. And then it just kind of comes forward, and there's like a little clip thing that's right there. And what's nice about that is it kind of gives a nice little finish versus leaving it open and exposed, especially if you're not putting some ginormous graphics card in here. You know, you want to not have, you know, this open down here on the bottom. We got a nice little case cover for that. Of course, you're going to get lots of drip from all the fun little accessories. You will get a replacement LCD panel cover here. So like if you want to buy the panel later and everything, you'll have the standard one already in there, and you'll get this in the box. So all you have to do is more or less buy the screen. And then one of the other big things, and this is unique to the case, basically exclusive to the Tower 250. Let me see if I can bring this down in here so I can get you guys a little bit closer of a look on this. But I'm curious to know what you guys think of this, okay? I'm curious to know what you guys think of this. So on the Tower 250, when you're looking at the case, you're going to see something a little bit different. This, of course, is going to be included in the accessory pack. This is your ATX power supply bracket. And as you can see right here, the bracket pre-installed on the case is SFX. Now, why is it SFX? Well, there's a couple of options there for that. I mean, first and foremost, you don't have to worry about buying SFX only. You can either go SFX or you can go standard ATX. So you don't have a compatibility problem, like have to worry about purchasing a specific PSU for it. But one of the advantages that SFX will offer is that that power supply is not going to be coming all the way out here. That power supply is more or less going to end about here. And if you guys can kind of see what I'm trying to show you, it's going to make a lot of the cooling for the fan mounted on the top, giving you some better intake on the bottom, because you're not going to be dealing with a power supply literally right here. It'll only be right here. So some added intake in the bottom, with the whole bottom being perforated. As you can see here, you're going to get some nice airflow, not just from the front and the sides of the case, but also from the bottom. And yeah, you put a fan on here for an intake, this will support both a 120 or a 140. This is a nice option and highly recommended, in my opinion, for this case, because you're going to have the 3 fans here on the side, right? So like say you put a 360 AIO in the side, you're going to have a wall of fans on this side. More or less with you guys, you're going to have a wall of fans on that side, because you're going to slap in a fat boy GPU in there. And hey, it's going to fit. But there's a little trick to that I'll be telling you about in a minute too. But that SFX power supply is kind of changing up a little bit, giving you guys a couple more options. Like I said, you can go either way. It's not necessarily going to limit you, but maybe you had a mini ITX PC and it had an SFX power supply and you want to change out the case and put it in something a little bit different, but then you're just like, oh man, some of those parts are smaller parts and they don't fit most cases. So I'm either going to have to think about a bracket, or I'm going to have to do something, or I'm just going to set it there. You know, there's a lot of things that go through our minds, right, when we're building a PC. So I love the fact that we're expanding more and more options with that. I mean, why can't all power supply covers have SFX and ATX at the same time? It's just a bracket. I mean, what do you guys think? I definitely say on like a smaller case like this, like the Tower 250, very favorable. I think this offers a lot of options for people. And, you know, say whatever you came from to go into, this is just going to give you a little bit more flexibility, I think, with your build. So I think that's really cool. I like the added benefits of the airflow. We've done a little bit of testing so far. We'll have some more later on as we get a little bit more time with the case. But from initial testing and everything, I saw some really nice airflow, especially intake here on the top. You know, most of the graphics cards that have the 3 fans on the side, a lot of that air goes straight up and out, the way the fans are designed. I mean, I don't have a card with me, but I'll try to show you guys next week where like the top blade orientation is different than the other 2 on the fan, and how a lot of that airflow goes like this. And with how the case has got those quarter panels there with the glass, it kind of helps push that airflow over to the side of the case. If you have a nice intake going up and out, you put 2 fans here on the top for exhaust to come out, you get a really nice chimney effect, almost like a CTE effect here with the Tower 250. And being a smaller case, airflow again is so important. So stuff like that is really a nice little benefit. I mean, you look at like the Tower 600, it can fit 13 fans in there. This one might not be able to fit 13 fans, but at the same time, it's got fans in the right spot and perforation in the right spot. Also, just to kind of give a nice little shout out, you get a nice little filtration option here on the bottom with plenty of holes here on the bottom for the case. And it's actually kind of interesting. You can see this indentation, or this like grommet notching here for it to add some little bit more strength there for the case. And then of course with that, we are going to have stand options for it. So you can see we put the rubber not over the hole no more. We put the rubber here so that you can get to the hole. So you don't have to peel the rubber off to get to the hole. How annoying is that? You know what I mean? Times have changed. So with that, you can be able to take the feet off comfortably. And if you want to go for the stand and make this one especially your cool little capsule style design or whatever, I think this is going to be the best case for that, being in the smaller size. And I think a lot of people will like the options of the case being able to be both vertical or horizontal with that optional thing. You know what I mean? Tower 69 when we can turn upside down. I know, right? That's so funny. That's so funny. It's really interesting when you think of names and everything like that too. You know what I mean? We could have called it the Tower 201. We could have called it the Tower 210, you know, but 250 is what it is. And I think it's going to be a nice way to kind of finish off that series. But you know what that does? That leaves the door open for what I've probably been hoping for many years. And that is a refresh of the 9. If we plan to do a refresh of the 9 with that, I mean, the 900 was dual 560s. Full custom cooling options and everything. Donkey Kong build. It was the best. Lots of tube bending in there. Will we do a 900? Will we call it the Tower 9000? Or maybe 9001? Just so we fit the meme. You feel me? It could be some interesting stuff. It could be some interesting stuff. I have been wanting to do custom cooling in a tower system. I'm a big fan of that. Just, I need a little bit more room. I'm not going to say the 250 is not something I would consider for custom cooling. I've seen some amazing builds with people fitting it into a 300, and or even the 600 gets some nice options with it too. But you know me, I like to go pretty big on a lot of custom cooling stuff. And I think, you know, we could see a Tower 700 800, 9,000. Lots of stuff. Tower 700 and EATX. You know? And not only, you know, when you look at that, it's not necessarily about the motherboard compatibility as much. Because I'm not going to say, there's not too many EATXs out there, but there is. But just think of the cooling options that something like that would have. Would it be a little bit taller, give a little bit more room? Maybe dual 480 kind of stuff, or just plenty of room for graphics card, but maybe more options for cooling in the basement part of the case. A lot of fun ideas there in a vertical type of environment. But the Tower 250, of course, is coming next for our Tower series of cases here from Thermaltake. Expect this around later on this month. We should have some announcements going out soon in regards to it. And hey, we're going to be using some of the live stream here for some fun little videos and everything. When is the Lord of the Rings theme 2 Towers? I know, man. I know, man. I got Lord of the Rings vibes, Elden Ring vibes, all these ring vibes, man, with the case. But hey, we hope you guys here are appreciating what Thermaltake's putting out with this very unique type of style with the case. Again, like I said, man, from the breakdown of it to the added compatibility that you get with that. I mean, it is a 3-slot because it's mini ITX. You know, that board is small, right? You're going to have a single PCIe, and those boards are a little limited, especially when you're looking at more on like the high-end series of it, like the new 8000 or 800 series. But there are a variety of options that are out there for it. And this, again, is just coming in with a different size. So, power supply, of course. You got this. The bracket's removable. Mount the power supply to the bracket. Slide it in just like a proton pack. Or, not, well, I guess just like a proton trap. It's got the Ghostbusters effect. Slide that bad boy in there. You secure that down. That's good to go. We also have screws, right here. For the actual power supply bracket. So that's fully removable. So you can take that out. All the grommets and everything, of course, are removable. So if you need to wash this kind of stuff, you know, you got all that going on as well. Waffle for President 2024. Let's go. Thank you, Green Garage. Hope the streams have been good, my friend. And Teffin's Tech coming in with the 32 months, dude. 32-bit. Let's go. Dude, thank you so much, man. When can I get an OnlyFans shirt? I don't know. We'll talk next year, okay? We'll talk next year. I gotta see if we can mass produce these. We were talking about fans today, so I figured this is the only fans shirt that I need to wear. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Box for hooking me up with this. Look, it's even got the Waffle seal of approval here on the side. I could get Very Gamers Nexuses. I could get Very Gamer Nexus with waffles here, guys. Be careful. I saw them getting into their D&D stuff. I see what you're doing, Gamers Nexus. I see what you're doing. Don't make me start waffle merching. Don't make me start waffle merch. He gives me ideas, that guy, dude. The man's a genius, dude. Oh, gosh. The little snowflake things, man. Come on, bro. I want little waffle figurines, dude. It's like I want the same thing. Oh, it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. I'd be all about that shirt. There we go. There we go. I'll make sure I bring that up to my boss at the next meeting. I want to do more stuff. You know, we do giveaway stuff. You know, you guys win a swag pack. A lot of the swag gifts out there. I usually throw a couple of shirts in there that we've had. They've been a lot of the shirts that we've been had for a while. We definitely are looking into a refresh. So I'm going to see what I can do, especially for the stream and everything. 2025, we definitely got to level up a little bit more. And let's see what we can do with that. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can do with that. Because again, we're here to give back. We're not here to make money. You know what I mean? We're just Thermaltake. We're just trying to give back to you guys. Have some fun. Have some waffles. Get all that fun stuff going on. Speaking of waffles. Uh-oh, where'd my mouse go? Oh, did I lose my mouse? And dude, I'm glad the streams are going good, man. That's awesome. My mouse. Oh no, my mouse. What happened? Dude. Must need a BIOS update. There we go. Oh, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay, so waffle timer. Oh, man, we've been talking. Oh, 20 minutes, about 20 minutes left on our waffle. Yeah. About 20 minutes left on our waffle. Here's your last reminder there. Exclamation mark. Waffle for your chance to win. Get those in there, baby. Get those in there. Yeah, there we go. Good's getting his waffle on. At Views getting their waffle on. Let's go. Make some challenge coins that are waffles for people that win waffles. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one to throw a little, have like a little waffle coin in there. That'd be actually, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. A lot of fun stuff that you can do, you know, and I think a lot of it is we've been kind of joking with the waffle stuff. It's all been fun on the stream and everything, right? But we've never really kind of taken it to like a full branding aspect. It's definitely been in the back of my mind. I don't know how people are going to relate Thermaltake with waffles very much, to be fair. Especially if we go to like an event that's not a stream, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It's interesting. And it's definitely something I'm considering. I want to pitch the idea. We'll have to see what the big bosses think, you know what I mean? Message Kenny. Tell Kenny we need more waffles. Tell Kenny we need more waffles. He'll tell you, sure.
Mike,
Sure.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Yeah, accessories, toolless panel, nice little breakdown here of the case. Like I said, we'll be starting our AIO build next week here on it. And I mean, I think it's just a fun little mini ITX case. I mean, you're looking for something with presentation, and you don't even have, you want something different than the standard box and everything. I think this kind of really gives you something different, you know what I mean? Waffle shaped fans. I mean, there's so, dude, we could, where's my waffle perforation? You know what I mean? Well, we just need to make this in a waffle perforation. You know, I've been asking, you know what I mean? It's almost kind of like, if we did like a waffle cooled PC with extra waffling, because we would call it waffleized panels. Each panel has been waffleized. I would just love to have that so we can make someone like Steve from Gamers Nexus say, oh, it's got waffle panels on it. Or anybody for that matter, you know? I mean, I get Dimitri from Hardware Canucks. You know what I mean? I get Bob. There's so many. There's so many people that I could get just, you know, yeah, and Thermaltake's new waffle airflow design. I mean, we've done some weird stuff in the past, right? I think we could get away with it. I think we could get away with it. Help me. Tell everyone we need more waffles in here. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a waffle case. Even if it's not necessarily in the shape of a waffle, but then you kind of think of like fans could be a waffle too. A lot of things can be waffles. Hail to the waffles. You know what I mean? I say again, I got a MATX in the 200. I'll get it in the 250 or die trying. Hey, to be fair, for a lot of you guys that were doing the micro ATXs in the mini ITX case that more or less had micro ATX options for it, you can have a little bit more problems with it. But for all you guys out there, here's your standoff. And for you guys wanting to know, right? So stand off to the edge of the case about 2.5 inches. So I would probably say 2 1/4, 2 1/4, maybe 3/8 at most. But you got about a good 2 inches there off the standoff. So when you think of like PCBs and everything like that, you know, maybe I'll try to grab an ATX motherboard just to kind of mess around next week or whatever and showcase it here in the case, even though we will be building it with mini ITX. It doesn't support micro. It's straight mini ITX, normal. There's no added this or that. And I guess, hey, another thing to mention too with this is that it's not backwards compatible. So the Tower 300, the Tower 600, those are all backwards compatible cases like our others that support the BTF or the Project Zero from either Asus or MSI. This is mini ITX. So at the moment, there's no mini ITX backwards connector boards per se. But hey, maybe they might do that in the future. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see what these motherboard gurus come up with. How can they fit those connectors on the back with a mini ITX board? Because like everything is pretty much edge to edge. I mean, stuff like the 24 pin I can understand, but some of that other stuff, because especially with the PCIe's right there on the edge of it. So yeah, it'd be kind of interesting if they figured that out. To be fair, I feel that they would have to more or less change the form factor, or not necessarily be able to call it mini ITX, but who knows? Maybe they'll call it hybrid mini ITX or something like that. Just throw an H in there, you know, like Intel throws a K or an F or an H or an A or stuff like that. You never know. But I think if it's something that they think the market will need, I definitely think that's something that could definitely happen. But we'll just have to wait and see, right? We'll just have to wait and see where a lot of that stuff goes for the future here with case design. I mean, I'm already looking at new motherboards that are offering dual Type-C connectors. And at the moment, we don't have a case that offers a dual Type-C connector. I mean, we do 2 3.0s and a Type-C. I feel that fits the needs for most. Do you guys think that you need 2 Type-C front panel connectors, or is one enough? Because these motherboards are having 2 now. What would you do with the second one? An add-in card, put it on the back, little adapter thing that's going to be, you know, in an expansion slot? I mean, I'm curious right now with the boards that are out there, what are people even doing with that extra port? Pretty sure it's just being left open and they're just plugging the one in. Maybe there's a case out there that has 2. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Will you plug your monitor into that? Oh, yeah. 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 You know, and it's, I don't know which way it is. Plug my monitor in. There definitely needs to be another form factor that uses mobile chips for, like NUC size systems. Yeah. Raspberry Pi stuff and everything like that would be fun. Like doing case stuff like that too. That'd be kind of interesting. That'd be really kind of interesting. 47 is saying, what's better? Should I keep my 2080 Ti? Ooh, graphic card question. So what's better? Should I keep my 2080 Ti FE, which is overclocked, that's in my PC that I bought, or should I sell it and get a 4070 Ti and up? Well, I mean, 4070 Ti, isn't that more or less equivalent as far as like core to core, CUDA to CUDA? Pretty comparable with a 2080 Ti, but you get those added benefits like DLSS 3 and RTX stuff. I mean, the RTX stuff, but DLSS is big, and you get some nice added features with it. But we got 50 series right around the corner. And from the rumors that I heard, they are planning on a 90, an 80, and a 70 launch. So you might want to consider that if you can wait. If you can wait. 4070 and up, if you can, yeah. Because the newer architecture, the newer features, you're going to want that for the games. The games are going to be tailored to that and everything. And I mean, it makes a big difference. It makes a pretty big difference. But 50 series, we're more or less expecting that. The week of CES, first, second week of January. We'll just have to wait and see. The fact that the 2080 Ti has lasted this long overclocked is pretty crazy. That is true. And I got to give a shout out to NVIDIA on that one, because I've had GPUs running for a long time. I mean, even back here in my orange PC, this was my last SLI build. Not only is the pump still working, 9 years later, but this is 980, or I guess GTX 980 Ti's and SLI. This is my last SLI build, and this is in EVGA Z970 classified motherboard, man. Really dates the build, but it's been solid. I can't complain. It's my, Excel, PowerPoint, all my work stuff PC. I have some fun. And then we got our stream build right back over here. It's been going pretty good. Yeah, and you may not want to go and do like flashing to stuff like that, and trying to go with power limits. Maybe, MS Afterburner, but I'm going to say they're going to have some crazy deals on 4070 Ti, right? I mean, if anything, wait till Black Friday. I mean, right? I'd probably wait and see what Black Friday has to offer before pulling the trigger early. But then again, if you do pull the trigger early, you might be able to get that that price protection fee because you'll be within the 30 days. So it's up to you on how you want to take the gamble with that. You got Black Friday right around the corner. You got the holidays. And sometimes I've seen a better deal after Black Friday that they will have like early December. Like maybe they didn't necessarily highlight it or sell it for Black Friday, or not necessarily it didn't do good, but they have more. And they might give you even a better price around there. So keep shopping. Keep shopping. And you know what? Hey, you want to know something funny? You want to know something funny? So, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, and I am totally not joking here, okay? Go to www.CamelCamelCamel.com. Well, yes, this is a real site. Yes, I use this all the time. Here you go. I'll put it in the chat. CamelCamelCamel, especially on Hump Day, guys. Especially on Hump Day. Now, here's the thing to help you with your savings, right? How I utilize this website, okay? So if I go to Amazon, I want to look up, say, let's look up the View 51. Thermaltake case, View 51, right? So I click on the View 51. I got right here, Thermaltake View 51, right? Now, the key thing is what you want from Amazon specifically, and this does work for other sites, but if you want this from Amazon, you're going to want the ASIN number. And the ASIN number can be you can find it down here and everything, but it's real easy to see up here in the actual title bar. There's going to be this little phrase right here. And if you know it, you know it. It's right here. This is considered the ASIN for that particular product. I can copy that. I can put it in here for the search. It's going to ask me if I'm a meat popsicle. This is where I got this idea from, by the way. And this is going to populate in here, and it's going to show me where the case has gone price-wise. And I mean, it spells it out here for you. Are you getting a deal or not? Well, if you bought today, you're not. It's easy to see, and it'll give you a nice little breakdown. The lowest it was ever at was $138.50 on November of 2022. So use this, man, for all of your stuff. You think it's a deal? Go double check. There are, of course, some other options out there. I saw some other people saying some other stuff as far as options out there as well. And yeah, I'm digging the Metallica too. But look at these prices. See where that is. It's got that deal. Well, is that a deal? How do you know? You know, these marketing guys, they're real sneaky on some of this stuff. And I mean, if you bought the case back in September, whoops, sorry, it clicks me under here. But like if you bought the case back in September, you know, that was definitely at a little bit lower price, definitely not up where it was at. I mean, looking pretty solid here about the little over 220 range. A lot of this as far as it was coming out, but yeah. And I mean, you can break it down to 6 months, whatever. It's pretty crazy. You can search Newegg and some other stuff in there too. Some of it's hit or miss, but it's really, really funny. And yeah, as Ritz was saying, there's also a camel extension for it, which makes it even more convenient. But I just think it's funny because it's the whole like, you know, it's camel, camel, camel. And people are like, come on, man, with all the camel stuff. Are you serious right now? You know what I mean? Hey, IST Mods coming in with the sub for 33 months, man. How's it going, dude? Hope that hope the mod challenge was good, man, for you and your fam. That looked awesome. Everything came out really good, dude. I loved it, bro. I loved it. And it was great to see Adam there doing some stuff too in some of those videos. Missed you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Shadow Clone and Ritz also coming in with the stream streaks. Ritz had a 30 stream streak, and Shadow Clone coming in with the 5 stream streak. Let's go, dude. Thank you guys so much for watching. Dude, that's a long time. Ritz says, go all in on the waffles, lol. I love it. Oh, man, I love it. But yeah, so cool stuff there with that. It is a real website. And yeah, you can definitely look to save some deals with that too. You know, anybody's product, if it's on Amazon, you guys know a lot of stuff's on Amazon. It makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Makes a lot of sense. Box on the drums. Yep. What's a 3C? Well, doesn't track in the Amazon clip-on coupon. Sometimes an item is available for the same usual price, but the seller adds like 10 or 20. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like how they had like MIRs or mail-in rebates like back in the day versus like IR, like instant rebates. And they were kind of floating around that redemption rate on a lot of those kind of things there too, right? So you look at a lot of that stuff. And, you know, with Amazon, I hope most of you guys understand too that, you know, especially for Thermaltake, if you're going to buy a Thermaltake product, buy it sold and shipped by Thermaltake. Be careful, as Amazon will add those little things in there where it might say Thermaltake and have Thermaltake, but it's sold and shipped by somebody else. And you need to be careful with that kind of stuff. Same thing too, is that you understand, you buy it directly from us on Amazon, or, you know, making sure it's sold and shipped by Thermaltake, you're getting a new product. Unfortunately, there are people out there selling what they call like new items that you can buy, and you would think like new means new, but it's not. Just because it's in plastic doesn't mean somebody's not just gonna rewrap it in plastic. Dude, it's 2024. Everybody's got those machines. And not only that, you can buy this stuff on Amazon and do it with a heat gun. I got one right here. I can make a box look brand new too. You know what I mean? So be careful of that. Watch out for those kind of deals. Yeah, I usually get a nice little discount on it, but that's gonna come as an as-is product, and that's all that it's gonna be, you know? So with your holiday shopping, your Black Friday fun, regardless of who you buy it from, make sure you're buying a new one, and then watch out for them scams or those deals where they're just like, yeah, you get no guarantee, but we're going to take 50 bucks off. And you go with the gamble. It's up to you. It's your mod your way, right? It's your mod your way. And yeah, like, yeah, sold and shipped by blah, blah, blah. You're like, who is that? Is that them? Is that like somebody else? You know what I mean? So yeah, stay up to date. Don't get owned with a deal that you think is too good to be true, because guess what? It's probably too good to be true, you guys. And you have no idea where that came from. You know what I mean? So fun stuff with Amazon, shopping and all that. Hey, 'tis the season, right? To be techie and jolly there. Now, let's see. One other fun thing about this case, because I know I got to get to waffles. I think, yep. Our time, we had like less than a minute, or did it expire? No. Wait, yeah. Okay. Yep, giveaways are now closed. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reopen it. I'm going to reopen the giveaways because I got one more thing to talk about. For all you last minute wafflers that didn't get on the waffle, now is your chance, exclamation mark waffle, to get in. If you're already in, you're good, but maybe you missed the boat. Maybe you're out washing the dog, walking the car, whatever it could be, driving down the road going, I want a waffle. Get out of my way. You got a couple extra minutes. You get confirmation if it gets in there. The dog was washing my car. See? Things like this can happen. But here, last funny thing here on the case. I'm going to use my cool cardboard GPU. This was our fun GPU that we had when we couldn't get a 4080, and everybody was wondering how big that card was going to be. We didn't necessarily have the card in hand, but we had the cardboard, and this thing was a lot of fun to make. And I really liked how we utilized this for fitment options to give people some idea on like, hey, if I buy this card and have your case, is it going to fit? I mean, it was a serious question back in the day. You know what I mean? So, and hopefully the 50 series doesn't get any bigger. Am I right? But here's and I'm going to have to zoom in on this so you guys can actually see this. So let me get this set up here just one sec. Because I think the details, little details like this matter. And this might make or break somebody with some frustrations with their GPU. And I'm going to try to, let's see if I can get the right angle here on this. So here is your graphics card, right? here is your gigantic GPU that you have. Homeboy can be a little thick, you know what I'm saying? But for larger cards, and just kind of back this up so you can see, something even like this is gonna go pretty close. I'm still got a little bit of wiggle room down there, but if you do have a larger GPU, the best way to install the graphics card, because you can't necessarily go like in and plug it in if the card is almost at the bottom of the case. And we have some of those cards, like the Strix cards, that are quite big like that. So with those cards, you're gonna have to more or less go in from the bottom, and then you're gonna run into this gold finger on this side as well as on this side, because you don't want to scratch your beautiful baby, right? So you're gonna bring this in, and then what you're gonna run into is you're gonna run into a problem with these little fork guys right here that are gonna hit on the case. Let me see if I can get the right, where it's gonna hit on the case going in, because I can't go that much far forward over there. So you see this? There's a little notch right here on the case. This little notch is for those forks to go through. So this will allow you to get your card to go in like that and over and be able to plug in and fit into the system. I'll be showing you guys this again next week, but nice little notch right here. Don't knock the details, chat. This is stuff like this that takes a lot of frustration out, where I can understand saying, oh yeah, it fits the longer card, but how do you get it in there? So nice little cutout here for something as simple as the little prongy forks here that could get in the way and make it a little bit easier so you can get that card in and secured down. So cool little option there with the Tower 250 supporting those big boy graphics. Those big boy graphics. All you got to do is just cut out a little notch, right? It's the small details, chat, that matter so much sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're thinking about it, and we know the graphic card game can definitely give a lot, and we're trying to make sure that we have the support for that, even in something as small as this. I think that's a cool little detail for stuff like that. And I'll try to get the biggest card that I can get to put in here to show you guys that as we go forward with the build here in the 250 for this month. So a lot of fun stuff with that. A lot of fun stuff with that. Oh. $750 for the motherboard and $1,200 for the GPU. Yeah. Are we going to have dual PSU freaking cases soon? You know what I'm saying? Hey, and shout out to all the followers that are getting in on our Gleam. Thank you for coming in to follow to get your entries in. Stay for some waffles and get even more, man. Don't just enter in for the giveaway. Hang out for a little while. Stay a while and listen. You know what I'm saying? We're rocking out, having some fun with the new cases. We stream once a week, not too much. You guys can get in on a deal and everything like that. And good luck to you guys all as well with our Gamesgiving Gala November PC giveaway. We're giving away a Tower 300 LCGS gaming system. Pretty nice little build right there. Pretty nice little build. $2,200 PC, man. $2,200 PC. Exclamation mark Gleam. There you go. Thank you, Box. You're the best, dude. Get in on the entries. It just started here today. We got it going for about 19 months. Get in on it. Get in on it. Beantown coming in. Appreciate you, man, for the 11 months. Thank you so much, Beantown. Appreciate you.
Whoa. Hey, that's you. Hey.
All right. I mean, I'm still seeing some last-minute wafflers. Are you guys done? Are we done yet?
Beantown TV.
Come on. Where's that waffle? Get that waffle in there. Type faster, chat. Please.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it doesn't show up on here. No secret codes for this game? Well, no, there's you have to do the look. You have to do the challenges. Look. There's a lot of ways to enter, but you got to do these ones to unlock your potential. We stole this from Intel. We stole this from Intel. Sorry, not sorry. Unlock your full. Get in on it. We're celebrating 25 years here at Thermaltake, and you guys can win big. Oh, hey, let me refresh it. There we go. You guys can win big with our 25th anniversary PC giveaway. We're giving out a Reactor i7 TS gaming PC, $2,200. And it could be yours. It could be yours.
McQuillshire Baggins.
Lots of stuff, you guys. Lots of stuff. And we're not even done. We're going out with a bang for December, so get your Santa sacks ready. We're going to be filling them up. We're going to be tasty waffles. That's right. All right. Are we good? Did everybody get in? Did everybody get in? All right, good. All right. What's up? All right. Oh, my gosh. Another. Okay. Here. Go again. Ansel. Try again, Ansel. Try again. Do it one more time. You got 10 seconds to waffle. 10 seconds to waffle. No, go. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah, let's go. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. Woo!
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. I do my best. I do my best. All right. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? Let me see. You want some waffles? You smell that? Smells like someone's making waffles. Smells like somebody's making waffles. Let's turn this up a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, let's go. Thermaltake waffles at Thermaltake Live. Skip ads. Oh. Gotcha. Boom. Dunskies, thank you. What a save. What a save by the mods. Let's go, mods. What a save right there, dude. Thanks, you guys. All right. All right. It's waffle time, everybody. All right, we got a lot of stuff here on our prizes. If you typed exclamation mark waffle in the chat, you are entered in to win your chance to spin our waffle wheel. Spinning our wonderful waffle wheel here, basking in the glorious Mount Waffle background scenario here next to Waffle Falls. TT Dude's with me, hanging out. We're having a good time. We got waffles here for you. You guys want some breakfast? Can you guys type in chat? I think some people can. Yeah, I see people typing in chat. What? I have to watch in low latency, which has buffering. Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, I kind of blame Twitch on that one a little bit. But then again, we're not partners, so we don't get the prime time. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's saying spin. He's saying, who cares? Spin it. All right. All right. You guys are watching. We got 195. Is it about 195? About 195 people over on Twitch. I love you. We got over 50 over on YouTube. Hallelujah, my friends. Hallelujah. That's a lot of peeps, man. That's a lot of peeps right there. Wait, refresh? Bigger refresh. Is there more? Yeah. All right, you guys ready? Okay. Who's gonna be our first winner? Are you guys ready? You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. First winner here for our weekly waffle is Chat IEB. Chat IEB, congratulations. Congratulations, Chat IEB over on Twitch. Let's go. Chat, are you there? GG's. Let's see. Let's see if Chat is alive. GG's, Chat. IEB. Safely pull over to the side of the road if you're driving. We have no problems giving you a little bit to wait. Please don't hurt anyone. If you're walking your dog, run faster. Get back to your keyboard, man. We need to give you this waffle. You need to be not AFK. They aren't in the users list. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's check. No, they're here. They're here. I see them. Well, I don't know if you guys are looking at one or the other. Chat, IEB. Card? No, it's not card. It's chat. You guys, you guys are freaking me out here. You guys are freaking me out. Hey, he said, yay, let's go. Let's go in the chat. Let's go. Congratulations on winning the weekly waffle. You got to the keyboard just in time. All right, man. Congrats. You say spin it, and you're going to win it, my friend. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see it. Waiting on you. Waiting on you. Tell me to spin it. Tell me to spin it. Tell me to spin it. Spin, please. Spin, please. Spin, please. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on. Nice, dude. OnlyFans. Let's go, dude. Congratulations on winning your choice of our OnlyFans. Visit our OnlyFans page at thermaltakeusa.com. Feel free to choose. It's your prize your way. Grab some swap fans. Get some magnets. Let's go, OnlyFans. Let's go. Helping and supporting. Let's go. Woo! All right. Who's going to join him? Who's going to join him? Our OnlyFans page. That's right. Can never have enough fans. You can never have enough fans. But yeah, feel free to take a look. You got any questions? Also, don't forget to DM me to confirm you are a human being. All right, next. Me. Let's see. Ray Andrews, come on down over on YouTube. Ray Andrews, congratulations on winning. Over on the YouTube, Ray Andrews, congrats. Let's go, YouTube. Let's go. Oh, I love it when it gets like, you get like one and the other. Oh, Ray goes, I got scared. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Maybe it's your alt account. And he goes, yabba dabba do. Let's go. Woo! Congratulations, Ray Andrews, on winning the waffle, man. All right. You say spin it and you're going to win it, my friends. Good luck. Good luck to you. Spin it, he says, let's go. Come on, big money. Let's go. Come on. Ooh, dude, nice. Scoring an AI cooler of your choice, my friend. Congratulations. Ad? No. Oh, there is an ad in progress. Oh, no, you got the AIO. All right, we're going to wait. Well, I guess we'll wait. Dude, it didn't even pop up. Here, I'll type it in there. Ads waiting. Freaking ads, man. Freaking ads. I didn't know it was coming up. Oh, I should have checked. Dang it. What timing? Dude, and Grasumi, you were trying to help me, bro. I know. It's my fault. Blame me. Yell at me in mod chat. I know. I'm terrible. Congratulations again. I'm going to wait a little bit here for the ads to run on because we got about a minute left on that. Wow, that's a big win, though. They sure are pushing the ads, man. They sure are pushing the ads. He just got so excited. It's just fun. I love giving back, man. I love giving back. It's the best. Blue! Cheers to you. Hey, look, this is Blue, too.
My new co-anchor may need a glass of water.
Oh, yeah. Our ad's finally done. We got like 10 more seconds. All right.
Me too. All right.
Ray Andrews, are you there? Did you get the ads by?
Sush.
I want to make sure you get to see this glorious win, my friend. I want to make sure you see this glorious win. Congratulations again to Ray Andrews coming in with the AIO cooler of your choice. Feel free to visit thermaltakeusa.com. Pick the AIO you want. You want one with the screen? You want one with RGB? We got you, man. 360, 420, 280, whatever you want. As long as it's in stock, and as long as you verify that you are a meat popsicle by shooting me a direct message on Discord, exclamation mark Discord, I think Box threw it in there. Join our Discord. Stay and hang out for a little while. Even if you don't Discord much, you know, we have a good little group over there. And it's just my way of being able to confirm, you know, that you are a real person with your verification. You might see a thing, you know, to request a message from me. You don't friend request me because I don't accept friend requests, but just shoot a verify message and I'll hit you up after the stream with all the info, all right? So congrats. Dude, that's a big win, man. We had some fans and some AIOs. Let's go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we got a lot more coming, you guys. We got our Gleam that we just kicked off here today, giving out a $2,200 PC. We'll have more waffles each and every week. Hoping we can get some new wafflers in here to win some new waffle prizes and lots of fun as we celebrate 25 years here at Thermaltake, man. So really, really awesome. Super excited that I get to be a part of this so we can give back to you guys, man. We really appreciate all your guys' help. And I love seeing the waffles in the chat, man. I tell you, I look forward to Wednesdays every single day when it comes to this. Man, I wish I could let ad execs know that ads longer than 30 seconds make me less likely to buy your cred. 100%. You know, you get those weird commercials on, like, you know, and it's like, why is this commercial like 2 minutes long? And you're just like, it's still going? It's kind of interesting, right? You would think they have analytics on this stuff to see. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it does pay off. Maybe it doesn't. How would you even tell? You know what I mean? I guess, you know, you're just going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it, right? Is what it is. Good says, I need to win again soon. Well, keep entering, Good. M says, me too. I know, right? Any giveaways from TT in Asia? I wish. Unfortunately, since we're the U.S. office, I'm only limited to the U.S. and Canada. Sorry about that. We do global giveaways on our Thermaltake global page. And if we have like one of our mod contests or some of our other giveaways that we do on thermaltake.com, or like if you visit our global Facebook page, we do global giveaways there. We just sadly don't do it here for the stream because we're based out of California. You guys, you know, and you know what's funny is that I was watching Robitech last week because he was doing some builds. Shout out to Justin. Thanks for doing us a solid, man. The tower build was amazing. He was playing around in our E550 last week, doing a build in his in the gravel sand color too, which I thought looked really, really good. But
What day is it?
you know, he was saying the same kind of thing. Like, you know, if we did these giveaways, it's crazy. Not even the shipping cost, but like the VATs and the taxes and everything. I don't think you guys would want the prize, because you may be paying either the equal price or almost in some cases more than what the product would cost. You know what I'm saying? For what it is to get to you. So that's why it's a little challenging for us. We are looking into some other options to figure out how we can expand out a little bit more. But, you know, we are the U.S. branch office, and, you know, we care about the U.S. branch in Canada. I wish I could do more. I always do. But that is what it is. But yeah, it's kind of crazy with that stuff, man. The cost of that stuff is insane. It's not even the shipping as much. The shipping's pretty bad, but it's not even that. It's the taxes and the VAT, especially if you're outside the country. It gets pretty crazy. And I know that for, you know, we got Thermaltake all over the place. You know, Australia to Europe, China, Taiwan, everywhere, man. We're global. And, you know, they could start up a show too. It'd be actually kind of cool. It'd be kind of neat to watch a Thermaltake stream from a different country and see what different things they like to focus on and all that kind of stuff. I guess starting the show, I wasn't really considering those kind of things back then because, you know, we were doing this because of COVID. We wanted to stay connected with you guys, you know? And then you guys came up with this fun idea called Waffles, and I think it just took off from there. But like, yeah, maybe one day we'll have a Thermaltake live somewhere else. We did have a live stream show over in Australia for a while. I know they were doing more of like a podcast kind of thing, which I thought was neat. You know, it was something a little bit different. We were doing what at the time, the Workshop Wednesdays, which basically became Hump Day. So, you know, you never know. A lot of good stuff. Music's loud? Oh, yeah, it is a little loud, huh? I forgot. I was excited with Waffles. Let me turn it back down. My bad. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Do it live at CES. Dude, you know what's crazy about like CES and like doing stuff like that? Because we've done this before. We've done it both at CES and we've done it at Computex. I was there. I was a part of that. So the internet, you would think that these gigantic billion-dollar hotels would have a better internet capabilities with it and then not only is it about having better internet, but the cost. Like they literally, oh, it's not the first of the month. Here, let me change this back up. Let's go. Let's see. But yeah, dude, CES, man, it's quite crazy. We had, you know, the internet price, like the cost of internet, it's insane. I mean, for like, I think it's almost like $5,000 for like 1.5 meg. Like, wrap your head around that. $5,000 for 1.5 down. It's like 2 up. And if I wanted to do streaming, it's literally almost like a $20,000 package just for the internet. It's wild. So, sadly, I don't think, and then you mix in with all of that going on, because I've done this at a variety of shows in different places in the world, if you can understand. Not only do you have to deal with that and figure out the logistics and the technicality of getting the system and all the stuff there for that, you have this fun thing called interference. And in certain places, and I would say Computex more or less the most, with everybody that's there, that interference and everything gets a little wacky with some of it. Video-wise, yes, I could definitely see us doing some fun videos for you guys, but sadly, probably not live streams. Probably not live streams, but I definitely think that we'll be doing some videos. You'll see some stuff with me. Of course, you'll see some stuff from your favorite tech media celebrities, because I love getting all those guys out and hearing their take on our latest from Thermaltake here, you know, for CES. So stay tuned for all of that. Hey, we're going to have to actually start getting our RSVPs going in. So, you know, any media guys out there, hit me up. Let me know. Let's get a spot. Let's lock it in. We'll be there for a week. It'll be a lot of fun. We got some new stuff to show. I can't say too much about it now, but it's some new stuff's looking really good. Some new stuff's looking really good. I'm really excited for 2025. I think it's going to be some good stuff. And yeah, it's like water in a gold glass, 100%. It's terrible. I wish that that kind of stuff was better. And you know, the funny part is too, is that all I'm paying for is a drop. So, you know, I get a cable out of the floor, and, you know, I'll bring my own Wi-Fi router and all that stuff. I'll bring, you know, I have to map everything out, right? I have to have my internet, how that's going to go. I'll usually have a Wi-Fi, and I'll port that off, you know, with a switch. So that way all the physical PCs that need internet for like game demo stuff will be there. I got people from overseas, like, you know, from Thermaltake Taiwan. They need like free Wi-Fi because they're not from here. So I set that up for them so they can log in and do their thing. And then you got all the power, you know, all the power that's got to go around for all those systems to turn on. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of fun though. I mean, it's, yeah, almost 10 years of doing that. So I'm looking forward to the next one. We're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, mic leaks. I don't know. I know some stuff that's coming, and I'm excited, and I think that's a good thing, because if I'm excited, I hope you guys are going to be too. I have a 10 gig fiber at my house and the green. Oh my God, I'm jealous. 10 gig fiber. Oh my goodness. How fast did it take to download Call of Duty 6, Green Garage? You should show that on stream, and if you did and I missed it, I'm sorry. Best part is that sometimes the drops are already there, lava loud, and they just need to activate the port. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. And I've had that situation where I got everything set up and then we plugged it in and we're like, oh, we still don't have internet. But if we call a guy, it's usually been pretty easy. I've had other situations where the lights didn't work and stuff like that. It's all a bunch of fun, and it's really, and it's a different side of the industry for us as manufacturers going, because it's not really an open to the public show. You know what I mean? This is for, you know, our buyers, our media especially. You know, I like to get a good media crowd out there so they can, you know, talk about the latest stuff on, you know, their fun little YouTube channels and all their millions of viewers and all that. There's a lot of big audiences there, you know. So hopefully be able to impress some people, get some good content out for you guys, and show you the next stuff. When is the giveaway? The giveaway just kicked off today. You can type !Gleam for the link. And then you can go forward with that, because I don't want to tell you that you just missed the waffle like 5 minutes ago. So I'm sorry you missed the weekly waffle. Winterfall just said like minus 10 minutes. That's right. He's right. But we do have other giveaways going on. We do have a Gleam. You can get in on that. But of course, for our weekly waffle, we have already done it. And of course, we'll have more for you next week. Come on back, baby. We'll be here. We'll be here. It's fast. I bet. I'm jealous. I missed you not crying. It happens. I'm sorry. I waited. I usually wait. I do the best I can. Yeah, usually booths at events hire me to do all that stuff. It's a real hassle. Oh, so you're the guy that I talk to then. So Cyber, you're the guy that I talk to and be like, hey man, I got this all set up over here and I'm not getting nothing out of this, dude. I'm not getting nothing out of this, man. I need your help, bro. And I swear to you guys, there's been signs, because like, you know, they'll have it in like the floor, and then there's like a metal plate, and you got to lift up the plate to see where it's at, and they'll have all the plugs in there, and then I can go, oh, I could use that plug too, and I just plug into it, you know what I mean? But the funniest part was one year they had the internet, you know, and they would give you like an Ethernet cable off of, you know, off their stuff, but the coil was sitting there on the top, and you would just think, you know, everything's good. I plug it in, no light. I'm like, no light. And then they're like, oh, hey, we can call somebody. And I'm like, no. Just wait. I like to troubleshoot this stuff, right? So I'm like, maybe I can fix it. I go and I lift up the panel, and it's not plugged in. It's just literally sitting in there. And I'm like, oh, click. Oh, hey, it works. And he's like, oh, you fixed it? I'm like, oh, yeah, they didn't plug it in yet or whatever. So I didn't have to wait for the guy. I don't like waiting. Game updates are on the, oh, wow. Nice. The real win is just showing up here with Mike. Oh, I love you. Good to see you. You did wait. It's all good. Was there a daily word given out on the stream? No daily word. Maybe there might be one later. Maybe, I don't know. No daily word, Dorian. No daily word. You do have to, on the Gleam there, you have a couple of things you got to do in order to unlock your potential. Hashtag Intel. Yeah, get in on that. A lot of fun stuff there with that. Yeah. Unlock it. Yeah, unlock your potential. Dude, that's a pretty cool system, man. $2,200 PC. 14700 KF, what was it, a 4070 Ti GPU, not bad of a build. I'm gonna try to get that thing out for next week to do some game testing if I can fit it in. It was really hard to fit in the last one with the coolant testing, if you can understand. I had a lot on my mind trying to get the coolant stuff to work, so it kind of took away from that. But either way, I know that PC's going to a good home, and I loved his reply saying it's going to a good home, my home, and I thought that was awesome to see that from our winner. So shout outs to them for the awesome email. I love the stories, man. I love the stories. And of course, the Tower 250 up and coming here from Thermaltake, our mini ITX case that, you know, is going to be packing in some more coolant for you from what we've done before. And I think it's going to round out our Tower octagonal series here with the 250, 300, and 600, giving you guys all the options to get a cool vertical look for your case here with this. I've always been a big fan of the Tower series, the View series, probably the top two series that I've looked at and used the most, I would say. I mean, a lot of these cases I've had at home. I have an E600 at home right now that I've currently been using. I moved out of the View 51. I was kind of, it was a little more fish tank, a lot less functionality. I still liked my View 51 a lot, but I'd love to see a refresh of that one day, maybe. You know, same with some other stuff and everything like that too. So we'll get into that as we get a little bit closer to Christmas and CES, kind of like going like, hey, what would you guys like to see from Thermaltake? And maybe we can do some fun stuff with that as well. Hey, at Thermaltake Live, I joined super late. What all did I miss at the beginning of the stream? Well, besides missing Waffle Radio and all our cool Waffle Camel songs, you know, we were talking about our new giveaway going on. So here, let me just slap that in the chat for you. So take a look at our new Gleam that we just kicked off here today. Go ahead and get in on that. You got plenty of time. 19 days remain here for that 25th anniversary. We're giving away a $2,200 tower system by LCGS reactor series. And one of the best things that I like about this is that we already offered this gaming system in 6 different colors. So why not make it even better for the stream? And the way our motto is it's your prize your way. So our winner for our tower giveaway for November will basically be able to pick what color he wants his case in, because they're basically all the same price. So that way you guys can pick the color to make it match your facade, your area, your sanctuary for gaming, and maybe brighten up a little color in your life. If you've only had like a black or a white case and you maybe want to try something a little different, something a little cozy. Plus vertical GPU thing with 3 slots. Yep. Thermaltake, have it your way. Well, you know, we don't want to be Burger King. We don't want to be Burger King too much. Burger King could be secretly hiding in the chat. We don't know. But that's why we do your mod your way. That's kind of like our version of Burger King, I guess you would say to it. It works. It just works. Oh, wait, that's somebody else. Oh, man. As someone who owns, as someone who owns the Tower 1, 3, 5, 6, and 2 Tower 900s, I see no reason not to buy the 250. Oh, my goodness, dude. How are those Tower 900s, the twin Tower 900s doing, man? That's crazy, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. That's awesome, bro. Wow. I mean, like, I'm sitting here going like, yeah, I built the Donkey Kong in the 900. I've done a few builds in the 500, 600, 300. But this guy right here, he's built almost more towers than I have. Burger take crossover. Thermal King. We should do Thermal King as an alias company, right? You know, you got Thermaltake, you got Thermal Right. We should just come out as Thermal King. I feel like someone has to own. Let's look. You know what? Let's see. ThermalKing.com. Hey, it's a window place. Your Kansas City window and siding experts. Why Thermal King windows? Let's see. Whoa, they're scrolling on their page. Okay, wait, what the? Are you guys having the same problem? I know half of you went there. I know how. Why is it when I scroll my mouse wheel, it's barely moving? Is that my mouse or is that the website? Not just great windows, but great service too. See, why Thermal King, dude? See, somebody, somebody takes all the good ideas, man. We're just track bombing their servers, right? Oh man, it's a great name, dude. It's so funny too, because like you'd think that a lot of names are already taken of stuff, and then something comes up, and you're just like, oh hey. No one's actually using that. We can take the name. Granted, I think some people that pick some names they probably shouldn't have, and they were not really, direct on the English part to understand some of that. And I get all that, but I gotta say, it's pretty tough to come up with a new idea nowadays. And there's a lot of stuff that's out there. I used to roll with Thermal, right? This is Delta fans. Oh yeah, well Delta fans, man. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? They got some good stuff though. You know what I mean? Really good pricing too. No hate on anybody, you know what I'm saying? Teach their own, go out and get it, man. Challenge is the game. So, as we used to say here at Thermaltake, I guess we kind of still say it. Not as much as before, though, But yeah. Thermal King taken. See? Back to the drawing board, chat. Sometimes it happens. Dude, those Delta fans hover on your desk, man. Yeah, I mean, you server guys, I know you guys like all that stuff, but I don't want a plane next to me while I'm gaming, even with headphones on. You feel me? Granted, I haven't really been on a headset too much. I haven't been too much into FPSs as much. I've been kind of branching out into some different games and, playing some other stuff. I think the funniest thing was that we got, me and the boys got back into Lethal Company and we were playing some Lethal Company, fun little game. I mean, you think, it doesn't have to be a crazy AAA game to have some fun. And when you play with all your friends on stuff like that, that gets that gets wild. You know what I mean? So always some fun stuff with that. So yeah, quick little recap. So Tower 250 is going to be coming in. This is going to be a mini ITX case. This is going to be the first Tower series case that's going to offer SFX compatibility or SFX support for the power supply right back here on the back. But at the same time, you'll still be able to do both ATX or SFX. We're just giving you the options. But we did kind of notice and have tested a little so far about the advantages of having that smaller power supply located in the bottom and the benefits of having that one single fan right here on the top is a nice intake with the way the case is designed. You have two fans on the top for exhaust. You're going to have a wall of GPU here. You're going to have a wall of AIOs here. And you're going to have just tons and tons of filtration throughout. Now, besides the bracket and all that kind of stuff, we have some other added things in here too for like GPU clearances as far as being able to fit a larger GPU and then being able to nicely get up to a 360 AIO inside the Tower 250 for all your cooling needs. Actually, it's pretty much not necessarily overkill nowadays. 360 AIO is more or less become the normal for a lot of the high wattage demanding components that are out there. I mean, yeah, that the GPU is pulling a lot of power, but so is the CPU. We've got some new ones on the horizon. You guys should check out some of the latest videos on AMD's new upcoming stuff, just as well as Intel. And we're all waiting to see what NVIDIA does come. I'm assuming next year for, all their new 50 series GPUs. And what are we going to use them for? Why are we going to spend all that money? What's the benefit of that? What are we going to get out of having a 5090 day one? You know what I mean? Paying the full price tag with that. What's it going to fit in? Is the card going to be bigger? How's it all going to work? One of the things I like about AMD at least is that the AM5 bracket didn't change. So I don't got to change anything with that for coolers and everything. It's still going to work with that. And same for Intel. I'm so glad that Intel didn't do this. That neither of them did this, where we had to go out with like a new bracket, like when we changed over to LGA 1700 versus when we were playing around with AM4 to then AM5. So A lot of different stuff going on there and everything like that too. And, you know, hopefully we'll be here to be that cooling solution for you for your next build and beyond. You know what I mean? And a fun little case too. I love this. Small little case, mini ITX. It's still kind of big, so I wouldn't consider it something small, like maybe like a travel style PC. And if you guys remember, we did show that back in the summertime at Computex, the TR100 travel PC. That might be coming towards the end of the year, maybe right after CES or at CES, depending on, but we'll have to wait and see what's going on. That's another one that's on my list. Waiting to see what's going on with that one there too. But for this month, we should have the Tower 250 coming out here very soon. We'll be keeping you updated on it. And this was a nice little overview and unboxing of the Tower 250, our mini ITX option, not micro, mini, for our Tower series PCs, coming out with a trifecta between the 250, 300, and 600. Why did we call it the 250? If we have a 300 and a 600, it's like we should have called it a 350, 650. Am I right? Like, it's like structure, but it's not structure. It's tower, but then it's like 250, 300. Are we going to do a 350? Is there going to be a 650? Are we going to do a 7? Are we going to do a 9? A lot of options there, chat. A lot of different options there with cases. I don't know how many towers we actually need, you know. But yeah, big news on the 9800X3Ds today. They come out tomorrow. Feel free to read up about what's going on with that. It's always love the juicy new tech news and to see what all the big tech celebs have to say about it. Surprisingly enough, this is, and I will say this, I don't see this too often, but almost every thumbnail from all those big tech guys, none of them had a cringe face. Almost everyone looked positive. They're more like this instead of, ah, as far as what I saw in thumbnails with fire and all other kind of things in the background and everything to attract you and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Tower 250 coming soon, mini ITX option. Nice little overview unbox here that showing you guys a little bit of the panels. We'll be kicking off the AIO build next week. And of course we got our Gleam going on as well as our weekly waffles. But yeah, this is going to wrap it up here for me. I think, yeah, after last month's coolant stuff, I don't have to drain and clean something immediately after. I'm going to sit back and relax and see what you guys have to say and go back, and I have to go back in the chat and see what I might have missed and then laugh at what you guys said, because I do that. I just can't comment on it half the time. But some of the stuff that you guys say in chat is quite funny, and I feel bad that I miss it sometimes, but I am a one-man show. Again, you guys got something you want to say, make sure you highlight the message. It shouldn't be too much to ask, and I'll try my best to always get to your guys' questions. Appreciate it. Mustang says, hey, Mike, I am planning on doing a hard tube chrome loop in my next build. What do you recommend for tubing for that? I wouldn't know where to start looking for chrome tubing. Also a good distro plate for the Fantex. Well, I would say look up to see what the NV7 offers as far as aftermarket distros to see if there's one that's specific for the case versus just buying a universal one. A lot of universal stuff that's out there, but if they got something more specific for the case, it might be pretty good. And then I would say too, in regards to the tubing, you could go to Home Depot and buy copper pipe and get it chromed after bending and all that kind of stuff. But there are some chrome tubes out there that you can buy, even some that are pre-bent. And if you're just looking for like a regular, because you're not going to be doing corkscrew loop-de-loops like we do here with metal tubing per se, but there are some options that are out there for you on that versus just like going to Home Depot and buying some tubing. But make sure you got the proper OD. You know, the fittings and all the other components, they all follow pretty straight and straightforward, right? G and a quarter fittings, you know, and then tube size, 16 OD or 14 OD, depending on where you want to go and depending on what fittings you want to mix and match. Just make sure that sizing is made correct. Because, like, you know, our C Pros that are 16 OD, no problem with a copper tube. I know a couple of people that have done it over the years, and as long as you have the right size for that with the OD, it should be no issues. You just might have to find something more specific versus going and looking for 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1/4 inch, and stuff like that. That would be normal for like a home. You know what I mean? So It would be all flat tubes. Flat tubes. Well, that's flat tubes are inside the rad and everything like that. So you got some flat tubes inside the radiator there. You know what I mean? But you know, distros and stuff like that. Maybe they might have something custom for it. Sadly, I don't know. Apologize for that. But we do have universal distros as well as others. So like something that would fit like a 360 space. You know, if you can fit a distro right there and it's not a prime area for airflow, it might be a good option. And then, yeah, I mean, you can always go with like regular PETG tubing or explore and look at some other stuff. I mean, I know some people that, you know, go soft tubing, hard tubing, either way. It's going to be, you're not going to have a performance difference there with it. It's definitely going to be more the aesthetic side of things. You know what I'm saying? So good luck with that. And yeah, hope everything goes well. But I think that's going to wrap it up here for us. Wrap it up here for us. Oh, I'm going to leave Stone Temple Pilots on. A little STP for my Wednesday.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Look at that one. That one's funny. It's got... Oh, I love it, man. I love it. Oh. All right. All right, you guys have a great rest of your week. Happy hump day. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys like the Tower 250. Don't forget to get on that gleam, and we'll see you next time. All right? Laters! Whoop. Wow.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?